guys, Saseni, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe, and if you're my returning subscriber, asante sana sana. So guys, my name is Wanjiku Cleopatra. I am a young woman living with HIV and a very passionate girl with regards to breaking stigma surrounding HIV. And of course, it's Sunday, we have another video. We always have videos on Wednesday and on Sunday. So guys, if you're watching this and you've not subscribed, tafadhali finya hapo subscription. It's free, and by that you'll be joining me and being part of this important conversation. So today guys, I want us to dive direct to one of the main asked question from the newly diagnosed, and that is the side effects of Arvs. And I will start that all medications have side effects. Okay, every medication that you get has side effects, and I want to say, because we have indications and we have contraindications. Indications are those symptoms that make you take the drug. Contraindications are the effects. Okay, so I will go direct to some of the the most common, you know. Of course, people react to drugs differently, and chenye nilipata si lazima mtu mwingine apate, you get, because I find people advising other people, you know, I took this drugs, I was started on drugs, nikaanza kutapika, nikaanza kufanya nini. Our bodies react very differently. Okay, personally, when nilianza on drugs, I didn't have so many side effects, and I think it's because, of course, I was very young. I didn't, and you know guys, we used to take so many. Yani I look back and I see people struggling to take one drug. You know guys, we used to take 7 drugs. Moja mbili tatu hivi. When I was started on medication on Arvs at 13 years in 2007. I was in class 8. So niambie, hiyo wakati watu walikuwa wanameza dawa zinatoshana aje? No hivi. So many drugs. I used to take almost 7, if it's not 7 to 8 tablets. Yeah. Mingi, there were so many. Una take the TB, una take antibiotic, una take the Arvs themselves. It was so hard. So I feel so good that science has continued to advance, and we are in a better position. When you take one drug, you take 2 drugs. I mean, it's not easy, but at least it's not how it was there. And that is one reason I always commend the good work that has been done with regards to HIV and AIDS prevention, treatment and care. There's a lot has been done. Times za mama zetu, things were not like that. Yes, things were very bad then. So one of the side effects that most people complain about is nausea. And I will say this, nausea happens to every other drug. I've seen getting other drugs and you'll get that. So most people take the Arvs, alafu akimeza anatapika. Umepata mtu anambia mimi na meza natapika. You do this. Kama unameza unatapika, beshte yangu, take it with something else. Sio lazima umeze na maji, si umeze na uji. Why don't you take it na uji? Juu wezi niambia ati ukitapika unaachana nayo. You're not doing anything. You're not doing any good to yourself. So if you realize when you're taking the drug unatapika, get something else that you can take with. Kunywa na uji, that is the most appropriate yenye naonanga watu wana struggle. Me, I've never struggled na kumeza dawa. I can even swallow 20 drugs at a go. Sikuangi naisha. I think nishazoea kumeza dawa. But now for someone who is not iyo nini happens, take it na uji, and before hata utapike hiyo uji, it has kadogo katakuwa kame infuse kwa damu yako. Okay, then we have people who always say about dizziness and all that, and I feel that most of the time this dizziness, we used to have a drug adherence that used to make people doze. Nilikuwa nakunywa mpaka hiyo nikiwa high school. I think that's why hata nilikuwa nalala sana. Maybe unameza hiyo inakupea usingizi, dizziness and all that, and it's common to all drugs. All drugs zinakuwa na hiyo side effect ya dizziness. So for that, if you are you feel that is happening, why don't you prefer taking the drug after when you're going to sleep? You get, if you take when you're going to sleep, it's easier. And I want to remind you that when you're being started on treatment, the nurse, the clinician, your caregiver asks you, anakuuliza, what time are you comfortable taking your drugs? If you decide it's 7 a.m., it's 7 a.m. If you feel you're comfortable 7 a.m., before uruke utoke, ukijitayarisha, you take breakfast, before you leave for work, take your drugs. If you feel you're comfortable in the evening at 6 p.m., if you feel you're comfortable during, that is what you are. So they prefer you take the most appropriate time that you feel you're comfortable with. It has to come from you. Because remember we said that your medication, your health is your own responsibility. It's not that clinician, it's not your mother, it's not your father, it's not your spouse, it's not your child. It is your own responsibility. And the moment you take responsibility of your own health, everything else aligns. You get? Everything else, acceptance, adherence, hizo zote zina align because you're taking responsibility of your own health. So other side effects, there's so many that people complain, and then we have those are just the normal side effects that happen to any drug. Remember, this is a new thing that you're introducing to your system, and these side effects happen mostly. This video is of course for those the newly diagnosed, ni wao wanachanga hivyo, but the body eventually inakujanga ina adapt, and then you find zimeenda na zimeisha. So guys, what I want to say is, not unless the side effects are very severe, okay? Very severe, you're not supposed to stop your drugs. Usiache kumeza dawa juu unatapika, usiache kumeza dawa juu unasikia dizziness, usiache kumeza dawa sijui juu unasikia sijui ya nini. Please don't. Those are the normal side effects. The same way you'll take paracetamol, stamine, or any malaria drugs. All those are the normal side effects that happen. But if the effects are severe, if you feel the side effects are severe, please do not hesitate to go into your clinic and telling your clinician this and this is happening. I'll give an example. There are so many people who we have an antibiotic called Septrin. Septrin contains sulfur. When you're being given that drug, you're asked whether you have any reaction or allergies with regards to Septrin. If you have, they will advise you that you're not supposed to take. And that is why you'll find you get some people with some inakaa kama ni ban too. Ban hizo the patches hizo zinakaa kama mtu alichomeka, and it's a reaction from Septrin. And I'm not meaning that it's exactly lazima ikuwe ni hiyo because we have people with that condition, sikumbuki inaitwa aje, there's a condition here, but there's that side effect. Ukimeza dawa and you react to sulfur, it brings that. So if you realize you're getting such a reaction, it's good to always talk to your clinician. Please, let's not ignore. As much as I'm saying it's a normal thing, there are severe side effects that you're not supposed to ignore. Okay? Do not go there and continue with your medication and you're getting severe side effects and say clear. No. If they're severe, please go to the clinician, please go to the hospital, get checked. You might be changed the drugs and all that. But if they're just the kawaida normal, when you take malaria tablets, yenye tu inakuletea, just please put up with that. And side effects do not mean that you need to stop your medication. I've seen so many people wajaniambia, I've started my medication, I've started getting diarrhea, you are introducing something new to your body. There's a lot of toxicity that is coming in, and for it to get out, there must be those side effects. Remember, I always tell you guys, if you check my eyes, I always, at times, if I don't take a lot of water, my eyes are usually yellow. I see people even complaining or rather commenting on my videos that macho zako ziko yellow and all that. This is because my second line drug, antiretroviral, gives cosmetic jaundice. You get? That cosmetic jaundice inatoka kwa sababu ya hiyo drug. It's just from that drug. And once I hydrate, because the drug is so strong, it has a lot of toxicity. And that is why we advise, when you start on medication, please try and hydrate. Juu hizi dawa ni mzito sana, zinatuletea mpaka kidney failure, zinaleta liver issues. That is why we have so many tests about LFTs, because they're so ziko na nguvu sana, acha nitumie hivyo. And so the higher ziko na nguvu, the more toxicity ziko nazo. So it's always good to hydrate. And once you hydrate, most of these side effects zitapotea. Ukikunywa dawa, make sure during the day you take a lot of water. Take a lot of water if you can, if you're in a position. Yes, please hydrate, and everything else will go away. And as we go on, as time goes on, mwezi moja, hata kuna watu wataking mpaka mwezi, a few weeks, you're back to normal and you continue their drugs. And I will repeat again, please do not stop your drugs just because you got a side effect. And I mean these side effects that are the kawaida side effects, not the severe ones. If it's severe, please go to your clinician, talk to them and get advice. You might have a change of drug. You might adjust, they might advise you to adjust maybe in something, but do not stop your drugs just because you had some side effects, because that is the normal and natural way of the body reacting to new substances in the body. I hope I've made I don't know whether I've answered that the right way, but I think I have. So thank you so much, and please, I want to put emphasis that I honestly appreciate you being here, and your support means everything to me. Please share my videos, please tell your friends to watch, tell your friends to subscribe, and subscription is absolutely free. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this conversation, and remember that we are doing this because we want to create a community of understanding, a community of support, and most importantly, a community of empowerment. Thank you so much, and may you have a beautiful week. Go become. Okay, go become. Yes, thank you. Bye. Love you. Mwah.